Hi. I'm supposed to be at work, but we're on a rain delay. So I'm just hanging out in my aunt and uncle's kitchen because they are out of town and working on some writing stuff. And yeah, hi, part 2 of the Indy vlog duology. I listened to most of Riot Baby yesterday and it is so good. I was expecting it to be, like, I don't know, for some reason I thought that it entirely took place during the 90s, during, I think it was the 92 LA riots, and that it only followed the characters as teenagers, the two main siblings that I knew were the focus of the story. But no, it is much more expansive than that. Okay, my recording got interrupted, and apparently that lost footage just showed up again. I don't understand what is happening with my phone. But yeah, it just explores the prison industrial complex in a really powerful way, and like siblings, and like my favorite type of fantasy where there's like just this non-explained like weird pieces of magic or like superpowers or just like surreal things going on that are like specific to a character or like a place that is like grounded within the rest of like the real world, but isn't quite like verging onto urban fantasy necessarily. So I just love that. I had such a lovely call with Indy last night, and I have so much new music to explore. This morning I was listening to Halsey's new album, which was not part of the conversation about like stuff I should listen to last night, but I woke up and in Spotify it was like newly released for you, and I was like, must listen now. But yeah, I'm definitely hunting for a lot of new music recently because I am working on that sequel brainstorming that I think I've mentioned in some vlogs, and a lot of that for me involves like really heavily associating music with characters or arcs or ships and different things, and then just kind of like snowballing off of the lyrics and then just creating like whole elements of characters or ships, and that's just kind of been a thing in my writing for many years. But I want like new songs for that, because like so much of the music that I listen to on a daily basis is like I've listened to it forever, or just like fixated on like certain songs for and associated them with other things, and a lot of it is for earlier elements of the character arcs because I listen to my writing playlist a lot.
Hello. The uncle that I'm working for is so silly. It stopped raining and I told him, okay, I'm heading to the shop. This is the shop. It looks like a mechanic shop, but he's a landscaper. It's just chaos all the time. And so then he's like half an hour away, and I don't even know where all the other guys that work for him are. And he was like, I don't even know what to do with people anymore. Like he literally doesn't know what to have his employees do. So I'm supposed to wash a window, which they're all white, you can't see them. I'm supposed to wash this window and clean while he figures out, like he does all this other stuff, and then I will have something else to do. I mean, I'm not complaining, because that means I get to be alone here and listen to my audiobook. I thought I had like 70% of Riot Baby. I have 14 minutes. I'm like a 94% through, and I haven't even been listening to it on sped up at all. So I'm sure I will finish that before the window is cleaned, and then I can start Black Girl Unlimited. We have it doesn't let me zoom in, but we have a stop line 3 sign. We also have a wood stove. I do not understand. See this? This building over there? Bunch of furniture from my grandparents' house is now in there, and it's just getting destroyed by water that leaks in, and like I said, everything is chaos. I know. I have questions too.
구원이었어. 벼랑 끝에서 너의 빛이 나를 이끌어 making me witness. 밑바닥에서
Isn't my aunt's garden just incredible? Like, I could never. I am amazed that like large squashes like this are growing on like upward vines. It's a very weird day. I was working at the shop for like an hour and a half, but then the work site that I was supposed to go help out at had a nest of bees, and so work was canceled for the rest of the day, which I wasn't complaining because then I got to go home and eat, or not go home, but go back to my aunt's house and eat lunch watching Sunny and Renaissance's collab video that they did talking about like one-star reviews of their favorite books. But now I'm on my way home for real, and I stopped at a house that is my favorite kind of house. On my way down the road that my aunt and uncle live on, and this is like, I literally have seen this house my entire life, but it's just kind of like become so blended into the scenery that I'm just like, Like, I don't think about it as being like amazing, accessible abandoned house to go peek into. So we'll see how that goes. I also finished Riot Baby. The end was so beautiful. It was so good. Look at that. I have to angle it like this, but hi. Okay, that baby seat is way too much, like the one on top of the high chair, way too much like the one that I had as a baby. Oh my god, the door's open. Yikes. Holy shit, this is unexpected. being upstairs, but I don't know how to get there. Oh my God, this is gone. Oh, there it is. I'm suspicious. I don't think it's going to be structurally sound. Oh, up there. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm considerably less brave than when my people are with me. Also, holy fuck, I'm definitely not going down there. But oh my God, that trunk is so good. Okay, I'm gonna go home now. Oh, that blue picture though. There's a house right next to it, and I don't know. I mean, not right next to it, it's like way over there, but I'm just like paranoid that people are gonna see me. Oh my God, witch hazel, like ancient witch hazel. Success! Okay. One more thing. Oh, their barn is blocking their house. There's no way they're gonna see. Aw, I think Sarah just sent a picture of hanging out with Indy. I gotta go look at that. I can't really get close enough, so my handy trick. Just show me what's inside. Not as exciting, but still. And this is cute. Oh, haha. In a mailbox. Lovely. Look at that willow, though. That was so successful. Did I film the front of the house? I'm like 20 something, maybe 30% through Black Girl Unlimited, and it's so good. It's like a sort of magical autofiction story. Like it's Echo Brown's memoir, but it is infused with like surreal elements, which I love, and I believe she narrates it herself. And yeah, it's just really good. It's exploring trauma in like a really unique way, and in the beginning the like child voice narration was really cool. Just in the way that she like captured so much of that, like not quite knowing what's going on, but trying to make sense of everything as best that you can. For some reason, that's just something that I really enjoy seeing in books. What other book had I read recently that had that? Because I know it was in Stay and Fight, and then I read something else after that where I compared it to Stay and Fight, but what was that? I'm hoping to finish it tomorrow. I really fell in love with some of those songs that Indy recommended on our call. The one that I put earlier in the vlog, Loser Lover by Tomorrow by Together, and a couple of others from that same album by the same band. And I need to explore more, but you can only listen to one thing at one time. Black Girl Unlimited is so beautiful. I just I can't. If you haven't read it yet, please read it. It's so powerful.
Hello. I am dog sitting Willow again. There she is. I'm almost done with Black Girl Unlimited. I think it's my favorite out of all of Indy's recommendations. Like, all of them were so fantastic, all four of the books, but this is just so special. But I'm taking a break now to eat and watch Young Royals, which is a show that Indy recommended, and they said it has red, white, and royal blue vibes, which I have not read, but this show sounds good, and apparently it's Swedish. They just mentioned that, so that's cool. And yeah, we will see how it is. Sleeping dog. I finished Black Girl Unlimited last night as I was about to fall asleep, and oh man, it is just so full of hope. Like, it's a dark story. Like, there's a lot of fucked up shit that Echo Brown experienced, like assault at a very young age, her mom experiencing the same thing, her mom and stepdad using drugs in a way that was like very detrimental to them. But there's a way in which Echo just has written this story of finding her power and finding this light inside of her that is just wow. And yeah, she narrates the audiobook, and the acknowledgments was just, oh my god, just like you can hear her getting a little bit choked up as she's talking about her brothers and her parents and her cat. It was cute. There were so many sweet scenes at the end that really showcased the squad that Echo has, like her two brothers and her best friend Elena and friends from school, and just how different they all were and how they all grew up and matured and found their own power and worked through shit. And there was just a very, very sweet scene after they graduated from high school with these trees at the end, and this really well done, like something about the way that Echo was able to like narrate these different like two scenes at the same time and like seamlessly blend between them. Like, there was one scene where she and her friend were looking at like dealing with this like really annoying white realtor who was like, I'm a civil rights attorney, but like wouldn't rent to Echo's family. It was like really weird. Then this scene where Echo and her brothers and Elena and I think some of their friends were watching or going to see the Titanic in theaters, and just this like really magical thing happened at the movie. Just like the way that it seamlessly blended those two scenes together was just incredible. And then the same thing happened at the end with Echo's graduation speech and this sermon that this like visiting preacher from I think Ghana came and was talking about the soul of the black man and how it was just this really sweet thing because Echo was getting extremely frustrated with the misogyny of the men in her life and them like really like looking up to Malcolm X, for example, but then not really understanding and respecting her experience as a black woman. And so she was like very worried that there would be this same misogyny at this sermon, and then it ended up being about the power of black women and how the men, like the preacher was basically saying, like, men, you have to like stop being so awful to all of these amazing women in your life. And so that was like this really healing experience for like Echo's family too, and the way that that was like transitioning between that scene and the graduation speech and back and forth was just very cool. I'm just really glad that I read it, and finally, because I've been meaning to read it for so long, and my friend Johanna, who was in the vlog last time I was at this house with Willow,
read it a while ago and loved it and was like, I can't believe it took you so long. And then now she's like, I want to reread it. Just hearing me talk about it, which was sweet. I believe that Echo Brown is releasing another book, maybe in 2022. I think it's what's called The Chosen One. There was an article with the cover art that I saw on her Twitter, so I will link that, and I will also link her GoFundMe for her kidney transplant. And I'm also gonna link Indy's Redbubble and Ko-Fi, so go buy their art, send them a coffee. It was so much fun reading their recommendations for these vlogs. So I hope you all enjoyed watching that. Go subscribe to them, read Black Girl Unlimited, read Bright Baby. Yeah, thank you for watching. Farewell.